Okay, hello. If you're watching Bambino Chino's channel, you will wondering why Uniscon is talking on it. That is because me and Bambino Chino are working on a project together, which is going to be a series called Play Dead, and I'm rushing now because I want people to get onto the characters because I know it's what everyone's interested in. Okay, so basically, Play Dead, me and Bambino Chino working together. I'm writing, she's animating, we're both directing. You guys, we need for the voices to be the characters, so that's great. This is Play Dead. It's a series about, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I do not want to ruin it, as the storyline will be introduced as the series go on, but it is about mutations of rabies in favelas in Rio, the shanty towns, and basically it's not going to be the whole zombie, it's like an apocalypse dog version, but it's not going to be the whole zombie blah blah blah. It's a good storyline and it's twisted and it's loads of random, not random as in bad, random as in good. It's good, okay, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, we really need your help with that. Basically, so yeah, the mutation in rabies, the mutations actually, there's a group that fight the mutations called the avians, and they fight and they survive, they're survivors basically, and they're ordinary slum dogs. And then you get the group, or the actual mutations who are infected, the rabies mutations, who are jitters, and you'll learn more about them later. So now, okay, now really quickly I'm going to go over the rules because they're really important. And I know you don't want to listen to them, but I'm sorry, I just need them. Okay, first of all, you need a decent mic. I'm not going to say an amazing mic because it's just not fair. Just a decent mic. You need to listen to the whole video, please. And if it gets too long, we're going to have to do it in 2 parts, but I'd like it if you go for both parts, like look at both videos. It will be on both mine and Bambino Chino's channel, so Uniscon and Bambino Chino's channel, and we'll both be looking who's got the best role. And basically, you can go for as many characters as you want. There's nothing stopping a girl going for a guy's part or a guy going for a girl's part, but I think it'll be easy if you stick to each one, but then you don't have to. And basically, some roles, me and Bambino Chino have both got one character in the series that we're playing the part of. So if you see played by Uniscon or Bambino Chino, please don't go for that character. It's just a waste of your time. Yeah, basically. No, just have a read all the rules. Listen to what I say about the characters because they have some are really weird and have specific approaches we need for the actual auditions. Okay, so I'm going to now move on to the characters. Okay, first of all, we have, as you can see, this is Raven. She is... although the slum dogs, each dog is based on one type of breed, so she's like a Belgian German Shepherd type dog. She is female, as you can see, and she is voiced by me. I'm voicing Raven. She's a bit of a cold character. She's not bad. You can't see in the picture, but she's got a scar and half her, travelling up her tail, and half of it, like loads of it missing because of her injury from a jitter that you'll learn about more. And basically, yeah, she's cool. I won't go into too much detail because I'm already voicing her, so no one really needs to know about her. But yeah, she's a big character and she's pretty badass. Okay, next we have Crow, who's like a German Shepherd type. He is male and he is a very large character. I mean, he has got to be really important. Him and Raven hold up basically the whole group. They've been kind of inherited the leadership of the avians, and they are really massive characters. And his voice can be deep. I don't want it being high, it can be normal. He needs a strong, brave voice. I was going to say fatherly, but not really, like a little bit maybe at times because he has got a son, but he can be he can be harsh at times, but he's a good leader, he's pure-hearted, I'm really going to be picky with him because I've got a really good idea of what him to be like. And no, he's got to be very strong in his voice. He can't be hesitant, he's strong. He's Raven's brother. Raven and Crow are brother and sister. So they care a lot about each other, but he shows it a lot more than she does, basically, and he's worried about her. He has a family. So yeah, basically I need a strong male voice for him. I know female, but I don't see if a female can get a voice with him, that would be amazing, but I don't know. But yeah, he needs a really, I don't want to say cool, really strong, really like mature, yeah, very mature voice with like masculine, very, actually, yeah. Okay, next we've got Chuff, who is actually a fox, and it was a dog series, but we thought we just need to add that other little character in. Now, I know Bambino Chino absolutely adores this character, and she is really going to be really picky on who she gets for him. He needs not too high, but he doesn't need a low voice. He needs a medium to high voice. He needs to be a bit, not really mature, but he needs to sound, he can be mature at times. He is a very smirky type of character. He's a bit like giddy. He's a great character. He's a very big character. He's like he's basically Crow and Raven's like brother, although they're not biologically. Don't know if I said that right. Okay, so basically, yeah, he needs a voice. He can be a laugh. He finds it hard to be serious, but he can be in danger. But he needs a really specific, happy. He can be very happy, yeah. And he cares a lot about Raven. He's very sly. Him and Raven are like the best friends. They get on so well, even though he can be annoying sometimes, but he amuses everyone. So I don't want to call him the clown, but out of the group he is, yeah, he's probably the clown of the group. And yeah, so really picky for that voice. Thank you. Okay, next we have Puffin, who's a male, and he is young. He is not a pup young. He's like that teenager getting on to an adult young. He is Crow's son. His dad's kind of harsh of him, because with Puffin he can't handle things very well. He's in his own little world, and he has these nightmares that he's actually that actually try and tell him things, but he's tortured in the mind, basically. So everyone feels like he's his own little character, to be honest. He's a great character, he needs a really specific voice. He needs a young voice. If I was putting a voice that I've heard that would really suit him in other series, if you've watched the SSS Warriors thing, I would say the voice of Ravenpaw would be, that's the kind of voice, because I can't give examples because I can't do his voice, but if you listen to that type of approach and voice would be perfect for him, because he's got no confidence whatsoever, and he gets really creeped out, and sometimes he can be a bit freaky of what he thinks up of. But yeah, he's actually a really nice little character, and he finds it really hard, and yeah, his dad's Crow's pretty harsh on him, because he's not really the warrior, brave type. He's a bit different. So yeah, have a go at Puffin, he's a good guy. Yeah. Okay, next we have a female. Her name is Swift, and she is like a whippet type dog. Yay. She is really motherly. She's actually Crow's mate and Puffin's mum. She's motherly. She's really lovely. She's probably the fastest in the group. She's not a coward. She speaks her heart, to be honest. I wouldn't say speaks her mind. She's not nasty. She speaks her heart, and she'll stick up for her family. And she's a brave little dog, to be honest. She's a really lovely character. She is not a pushover, though. She can be tough at times, but she really cares about her son. She's always on her son's side. It's the only side. She always takes her son over. If him and Crow are arguing, she'll always take her son's side. She loves him. She's a really lovely character, and she just needs that really sweet, nice, feminine voice, to be honest. She's lovely. She's just gentle, and I guess that's all I've got to say about Swift. Oh, and she's part of a family of 4. She's got 3 brothers, who I'll tell you about later. One that isn't mentioned in the casting call because he never needs a voice, because he's missing, and you'll find out. I can't give away what actually happens to him, but you will find out in the series, is Swallow. He isn't mentioned, but he's one of the brothers. The other 2, I'll remind you who they are again, are Starling and Sparrow. Sparrow is a big character, but yeah, basically one of them is Swallow's lost. They will find him later, and But basically, yeah, she's got siblings, yeah. Okay, next is actually one of Swift's brothers, Sparrow. Okay, he's a male. He's very intelligent. He's witty, Sparrow, and he can be annoying. He's got that sly little thing about him, but he is very close to, well, he tries to be, to Raven, and they have this little relationship. No one really understands them. Raven never actually mate-wise, she's not into that. She has trust issues and all. But if she was, I would say Sparrow would be the absolute closest she ever had to it, because her and Sparrow have this little bond that no one really understands. They get on each other's nerves, but at the end of the day, they look out for each other. Although they're harsh, like she's very harsh to him, but they have this little bond. And Sparrow's literally, his voice, no, not a low voice, he's not a high, he's like a medium. He's got to be slightly mature, but he can kind of be like a bit like, yeah, like teasy type. He's really cool. He's a really cool character. And he needs a really understandable voice, to be honest. I don't think I say much more about him, but yeah, he's not a quiet one. He speaks his mind, definitely. But he's a mick taker. Okay, next we have Starling. He is male, and he is quiet. Basically, he's shy, he's quiet. He doesn't really ever come out. You know, some of them gain their confidence, they go on. Starling doesn't really. He needs a quiet. He could have quite a high voice if you want. I wouldn't say a low voice, but he could have a low voice, because you can't have a low voice and be shy, I guess. A medium voice would probably, medium to high, be better suited. His sister is Swift, and his two brothers are Swallow, the missing one, and Sparrow, the cocky one. Basically, yeah, Starling's just quiet. He's nice. He keeps himself to himself. He's very reserved. He doesn't trust people, really. He'll speak sometimes, and he's sweet, to be honest. He's a nice guy. So yeah, just have a go at him. He's cool. Okay, next, I'm really excited about the voices coming in for her. This is Nightjar. She's the Great Dane type dog. She is massive. She is a bit of a if I put her in work, she's a creepy bitch, to be honest, if I was saying that. She's not a bitch as in the whole sassy, oh my god, why would you do that, all that sort of stuff. That's not her. She's got a low, deep voice. She is sly, she is nasty, she is spiteful. She has a daughter who you'll find about next. Yeah, she is nasty, she's creepy, she has her own ways. She needs a low, like, teasing, like not teasing as in the whole, she can't have a high voice, she needs a low, feminine still, but low, kind of slow and slurring, but nasty. She's really nasty, and me and Bambino Chino, both of us are really excited about this character. Like, I would love it, like Raven, she's probably got to be my next favourite. Like, I think she's a legend of a character. She's nasty, she's cruel, very cruel. She's in the Avians. Oh, and yeah, you might notice about the Avians, they've all got bird names. I forgot to, yeah, because that's obvious, the Avians. Yeah, but yeah, she's nasty, and you don't want to get on the wrong side of her. But yeah, no high bitchy voices, like she's bitchy, but she's in her own way. She thinks a lot. She's horrible. No sassy voices, what I'm trying to say. No sassy voices, people, please. Please don't do sassy voices. Okay, next we have Lark, who, as you can tell, is female, but she's Nightjar's daughter, and she is a bit of a bitch, to be honest. But she's played by Bambino Chino, so that is a role. Do not go for this role, as I said with Raven. Do not go for Raven and Lark, because it's a waste of your time. But yeah, you'll find out more. She's like a bitchy, teasy, younger. She's in the age range of Puffin age type thing. But yeah, she's horrible. But she's alright. Next, you shall be seeing a little Jack Russell-based dog called Magpie, and Magpie is female. She's had a very hard life. She comes into the series already with a lost mate, like he's gone. Yeah, you know. You never really hear much about him, but you see she's really finding it hard. She's got a son. She's under the weather all the time. She's motherly and gentle, but she's got a not raspy as in old, but raspy as in she's been through everything, basically. She's a really poor little soul. Like, she's like a character you feel sorry for, but she's strong. She's really hardy, but she loses it, I think. Like, I think she's just one of these characters that you know she's just gonna lose the will to cope because she's had such a hard life. Like, she can have a low to medium voice, not a high voice. She's not even that old. None of the characters are really that old. You get some that are old enough, but she needs to be a mature female voice, definitely, but still feminine. Like, she can, what I forgot to say of them, they can have any accent, like, British, American, like, I'd rather it be, because they're from Rio, you can have any accent like that, anything you want, but I think if British and American would be the main ones, Irish maybe, that would be the main, but yeah, anything, to be honest. Yeah, just do what you want with any of them. Okay, next we have Jay, who is Magpie's son. He's alright, you know, he's your average, he's a Jack Russell based like her. He's your average little young dog. He's like the same age range as Lark and Magpie. He's alright, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. He's a bit protective, like, he holds his ground. He's your average, I would say like a medium voice. It could be quite high. Like, he's a good guy, he's cool. I feel sorry, like, he really cares about his mother. Like, Magpie means a lot to him. He protects her a lot. He gets on with, he's just like the guy you just get on with him. He's good, he's nice. So I need a nice average male voice. Doesn't have to be that mature. I wouldn't say that mature. I wouldn't say too high either, because high voice, I don't think any of the characters really suit especially high voices, because it's just not that type of thing. But yeah, just go for him. He's a cool little dude. Okay, next we've got a really cool Chow Chow base dog, which I thought was cool. Love Chow Chows, they're cute. He's called Hawk. He only has one eye, as you may have seen. He looks quite menacing and all, and he keeps himself to himself. He's a member of the group. He's a loyal. He looks a lot nastier than he actually is. He puts on he's got like a hard out, like he's got like a little shell barrier, but in the inside he's really lovely. He is a nice character. There's nothing wrong with Hawk, to be honest. He's just cool. I need quite a gruff, raspy voice for him. Definitely has to have a low voice. Male, very mature, masculine, like gruff, like really raspy. Not really raspy like you can't understand. Like, I'll go more gruff, like he could be. Yeah, like that. He doesn't really engage with much conversation going in with the group. Like, he will be mainly right to the point. Like, if they were talking about something, you'd rather talk about like how to get out, how to divert something away from them, jitters away from somewhere or something like that. He's not really a laughy sort of guy. He's serious. Yeah, he is very serious about what he does. But he does have little affections with some of the group that are really actually unexpected, and you'll see that in the series. Some members of the group he gets on a lot better than the others, and some basically don't even know him because he doesn't engage with anything like that. So yeah, have a go with Hawk. He's a cool guy. Okay, next we've got the Staffy based dogs. We've got two of those. Basically, this is Buzzard. He is a Staffy based. He's really nice. He's full of energy. He doesn't act his age, basically. He's not a young dog. He's not old. He's just like the average age. But he's cool. He's really chilled. He's a laugh. He's really nice, and he cares for a group. He's got a sister who you'll see next. He hasn't got a mate like most of them. He has small affections for some of the group. He engages a lot. He's a proper group person. He's not someone who'll go off, like, say, Hawk could be on his own, and Hawk prefers his own company most of the time, where Buzzard has to be in a group, has to socialise. He's very sociable. He's not got he could have a low voice, but I would say more high, medium, not too high, because as I said, he's not young. yeah, he's just nice, to be honest. He's kind, he's a laugh, he can take the mick a bit, not as much as like someone like Sparrow would or Chuff would, but he can engage in all the laughs and all. So yeah, just go for him. He's really cool, he's a male, he's nice little staffy. Okay, next we've got Buzzard's sister, who is also a staffy based dog, called Kestrel, and I know she is I need a specific, me and Bambino Chino need someone specific for her. She is a tough little staffy. She has a mate who you'll see next. She's nice, she's kind, and she cares for the group, but she's tough, and she sees this as she's got to engage in this. It's a new life, it's set as this, like the whole jitter and the affection and surviving is what she has to do. She cares for her brother a lot. She almost mothers him, she cares about him as if he's his own son, because I guess that's just how he is. He acts a lot younger, and she's probably out of the two taken the most responsibility. Yeah, she's very responsible, she is sensible, can be a laugh sometimes, but mainly she has to engage in stuff that isn't always laugh. She has to do the work as well. She's nice. She needs not a high. She could have a highish voice, but not really medium voice, not a deep voice. She's really nice. She's like not motherly and gentle like Swift would be. She's more of your ordinary common type voice, like you would get like a mature feminine voice. And she's really a nice character. She's quite a big character, if I'm totally honest. She gets into a lot of the twists quite well, but she's really nice. Just have a go for her. She is lovely. Okay, the final avian we're showing today is Falcon. He is male, and he is a Newfoundland-based dog. He is Kestrel's mate. He's just not. Falcon is very brave. He always puts he puts others before himself all the time. He would like to take leadership, you can tell now and again, and maybe just has his own way of doing things, but he's very brave, he's very strong. He's because Newfoundland, he's very big. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't have to be told. He knows the ordinary thing he has to do. He's not a coward at all. He's really out there. He's a deep to medium voice. I'd say more deep, but not gruff like Hawks. He has to have a firm, strong, he can be formal, but then he can be informal when he's in his friends. He can engage in a joke and a conversation like that when Hawk couldn't. I'm comparing him to Hawk because I see him as quite similar sometimes, but not looking-wise, personality-wise, but he's the more sociable Hawk. He is very cool. I'm really looking for someone who can really engage with this character well. He's male, and yeah, he's a really cool guy. Basically, yeah, you need a strong voice. You need to have a very masculine, strong voice, and you must be able to hold that voice. Finally, out of all the casting call, we have Twitch, who is a jitter, the lead, nastiest, horriblest, cruelest jitter. She is spaniel-based, or used to be, and no, she wasn't always like this. She was alright actually, but she has got the rabies mutation. She's now a jitter, and she is a bitch. Jitters can't talk properly. What jitters do, they have broken up sentences from their words. So if, for example, one of her massive lines that really the most amazing, not amazing what she says, that really heart wrenches other dogs, because she said it so cruelly, it's you loved him. She has to say really crackly, weird, pausey sentences. If you could do effects for her voice, that would be amazing. She's female, but I guess a guy, if he can make his voice sound higher. She's high-pitched. She can be low at times, but her pitch ranges. It's really weird, because they can't really talk like normal dogs would, like the avians. They talk in their own sort of, she's the only jitter that talks. And she's although she doesn't say that much, she's a big character, and she will have her moments where you really need that moment. So if you could put effects on your voice, that's cool. If you don't put effects on your voice, and you can harness a voice like that, who has really crackly and cruel, and every word is hatred, literally spitting out of her mouth, that is cool. Basically, Twitch's and Bambino China's one of her favourites. It's her own made-up character she's had way before the series, and I know Bambino Chino really needs a good character for this, and I'm quite looking forward to see what she would look like, sound like, because her looks, I know her looks are a bit colourful, but it's how they are, it's how the mutation and all that. And just before we leave this very extremely long audition, casting call, not audition, I would like to say you can go for as many characters as you want. Each voice will get one character. I'm not giving people multiple parts. Don't be upset if you don't get a part, because there is, as I said, there's going to be another, a literally same size massive audition like this about halfway through the series, because I'm not going to tell you actually why. Yeah, but there is, and you will be yay. And so, and if just saying, okay, some characters are going to die. I'm just going to say that now. It's not like a surviving all the way through. It is a survivor apocalypse thing. So some are going to go, they're going to die. I'm just saying that. So basically, if your character dies throughout, if you can harness another voice by the next time of the next casting call, and we're already used to working with you, and you can work well with getting the voices over, then you've probably got a high chance of getting the next character if you can change your voice, because we can't have the same voice you had for the other one. Because I'm not going to give examples, it's just going to ruin the whole series for everyone. But yeah, that is cool. And also, if you haven't gone for parts but your voice suits them, we might put you with that part even though you haven't gone for them. And I need everyone to be okay with that, because if someone, say, goes for, I don't know, goes for Swift, but their voice really suits Magpie, and they haven't gone for Magpie, then we might say, well, you know, you really suit Magpie. Basically, I'm saying this very bluntly. And once again, don't go for Raisin? Who's Raisin? Raven or Lark, because they are already like voiced by Uniscorn, me, and Bambino Chino. So just please, I don't want to waste your time, people, and we would just be like, no. So don't go for them, please. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this casting call. I'm sorry I've been talking to you for nearly half an hour. I apologise for that. This is Uniscorn though. And yeah, as I said, it will be both on the casting call, and results will be on both Bambino Chino's and mine, Uniscorn's channel. But the series will be only on Bambino Chino, because I don't animate, and I don't want to take any more credit for animations. Okay, bye!